Hello there, viewers. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well, and welcome back to the Rancher's New Beginning. And I tell you something, look at this lovely farm. It's grown and changed, and I've got money in the bank, and I'm going to show you some screenshots of how I obtained that money, and I have to admit, I am dumbfounded. Why didn't I do this straight away? Right, for this episode, for the first part, I am going to be doing no cuts at all. I'm going to be doing my daily run. Of course, I have left the actual farm without doing naffle, but that's on purpose. So, this is going to be the daily run that I do each day, that I am waiting for crops to actually grow. I have to actually figure out a route to actually do, because if I do a route, that's going to make this just seem effortless and amazing, and that's why I'm not cutting anything out, because I want to show you everything. I should have been doing this from the very beginning, I'll tell you that for one thing. And oopsie daisy, I actually brought items with me, and I shouldn't have done that. That's the craziest things. And whilst I've been doing this, it's actually allowed me to look at the actual game better, seeing how the traffic flows, seeing all the damaged vehicles and all of that jazz. I think I've been there already. And I'm like, this game has changed so much, and it's got a lot of potential. If you hear my keyboard too much, I do apologise, but I'm, well, hitting it quite hard. And I've seen the actual steps that it's actually taken. I don't think I was here for the beta. I do believe it was the alpha that I joined up and started playing. And when I looked back, because I actually had snippets of beta and everything else, that was different to alpha, and this pre-release version of early access is different to alpha. And when I looked at the roadmap, what's coming and what's been implemented and everything else, I wouldn't be surprised if the game actually goes through another transformation, as you would say. I wouldn't be surprised if it looks totally different to what it is now, what I'm playing. Once gold and everything else occurs. And if you're a bit wondering what is he on about with gold, well, on the roadmap there is release stages, and one of them is gold, and it's the one after pre-release early access, basically. So early access comes out. My backpack's full. There you go. I haven't even been everywhere. That's just 2 farms. Basically, what I'm playing on now is pre-release early access. Then early access will be released. And then after that, it is gold. And that brings in more things, more changes, and everything else. And it goes beyond that. That is what I don't want to get in. And that is what I'm actually really looking forward to be honest. Right, there we go. I do not need most of this stuff, to be honest. Right, so let's get rid of you, because I don't need you. I don't need you. Don't need you. You would say I would need you, but to be honest, I don't. Right, I might do in the future, but if I can get this much stuff now, that's summer, so that can be planted now. That is more fruits, so that can be used now. You can go away. That is autumn, so that can go away. Summer, there we go. And spring, so I need 2 more. Right, there you go. So I'm actually going ahead and planting in more things whilst I'm actually still carrying on. That's what I mean, it's nuts. Right, whilst I'm here, I'll make sure I actually go ahead and do this. So that there, de-weed you, and then that and that there, and then here will be a sprinkler. That is a 1x1 area. Right, so that one, that one, that one, and that one, and I'm actually getting all kinds of the actual fertilizer, and that, remember, was just free for me. Oh, missed just that one. There we go. Bingo. And there you go. That's, oh, I actually would like to actually build a well, because this, the jumping to get out of that is annoying. So I build a well closer to the front, then I can actually stop that being irritable. Alright, let's follow through. There we go. All of this lot is waterable. No. Missing. There. No. Oh, I got it then. Basically, if you're lucky enough, you can actually water 4 crops at one, just like that. It makes things just 10 times easier and quicker to actually get stuff done. So whilst I'm waiting for this lot to actually grow, each day I'm out. Empty. picking up stuff and everything else. Right. So I thought I'll make sure I have an episode to actually show you that. So there's no cuts or anything else. You actually see the whole full day of what I do. Normally I'll just skip it out because, well, you already know that I go out and check their bins, and then with the previous episode I realized, hey, boxes, and I was like, hey up, let's get these plants in, get them all sorted out, and go out and search for stuff. And I'm like, this is crazy. My bag's not big enough. I'm going backwards and forwards. And from me selling stuff what I've just found, I'm actually gaining a lot of money. So I'm like, I don't want to turn up and go, hello everybody, and it's like, oh, look what I've got in the bank now. And it's like, how the heck did you get that? I like to actually show my progression, and today is literally all about progression. In the weirdest way possible. I don't know if the chances of finding stuff is going to be changed, or even stopped. So I'm lucky that I'm actually doing this, because normally from the version what I came from, you had to actually cut down trees for your wood and find some stuff here and there, and then destroy rocks for your stone. But just doing this, I'm actually finding a lot of materials. Don't want to leave gates open. It's like the last version, I will get fined. There we go. Sorted there. Right, and somewhere over here. There we go. I do believe this is third stop. We've got the farm, then gas station, and then this farm. There we go. And I'm not even done yet. There's actually, I do believe, 2 places already that is left. And I think that is the motel and the vets, and that's it. Sometimes you actually do miss barrels and boxes because of actual camera angles. Sometimes they're covered by trees or buildings trapped underneath things. Right, there we go. So you kind of have to try and figure out where you've been, where you're going. This is what I mean. If I had a route I take, and my backpack's full again. If I had an actual route to follow, which makes it more organized and better, then yeah, that's awesome. But anyhow, like I was actually saying, there are differences with the actual game versions is actually amazing. And what's to come is amazing. You can find all this information that I'm speaking about in the Discord. It is a great place in there. Obviously, don't be a bothersome bore and keep repeating the same questions, and just go in there, have a look around, because of course people do ask a lot of questions, and that is why each channel has a specific role and information to actually give you. Suggestions as well. Alright, there we go. And there we go. Right, don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Or you. That is summer, so I'm going to plant you. Spring, so go. And you think about it, I have got next season's crops as well. Right, there we go. There we go, and voila, and voila, done. And then you lot can go away. There we go. Right. Still late, but still need to go out. And this is what I mean by I don't really need anything. I've got 400 wood and 400 stone. Well, rock. So, yeah. Definitely okay for stuff. Right. Seeds for next seasons are actually alright. Got enough there. I can still buy my own. Right. So, let's go out again. And I do this every time that I actually can. Whenever I'm waiting for crops to grow. There we go. I do believe I was just finishing up with the dude. So the next place would be the vets. But I didn't finish with the guy, so oops. I'm actually thinking about the next episode that I'm going to build my house. I've got so much wood and stone. I think it's time for me to actually go ahead and build a house. Now I've got the actual stuff. Go. I went to the house bit there. The bin that had my... No. Where was it? What gave me backpack full? Because I need to go back there again. Do I get stuff here? No, it was this place. Right, there we go. There we go, done. I do believe this is the reason why there isn't much stone or trees or grass that is actually on your land, because is trying to get you to go out and about. I haven't checked yet if destroying trees or rocks off your land is a felony. Last version it was. I can actually remember doing this and I was saying, oh, check the bins and everything else. Now it's like, no, check everything. Like, all this lot. How many boxes are actually here? Sorry. Blam. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes in front of me. That is a potential 9 items. Random. That I missed out on when I was only coming around here for the bins. And looking at all the things that I have actually found, that potential is just insane. And this is actually randomized as well. I've actually been to that lot area before and nothing has gave me anything. None of the bins, none of the boxes have gave me anything in the veterinary area. Even these bins. That one just gave me 1. Tomorrow, all 3 might give me something. Then the next day, none of these bins will give me anything. So what I find today is going to be different to the next day and the next day and the next day. Because sometimes I'm going to find items in every single box. And then other times it's going to give me zilch and I'm going to only have 1 bag full. Rather than, I think I've had 3 so far. You never know, it could be 4 next time. And that's it, that's the enjoyment of doing this each day. So a whole entire day has took 23, oh goodness me, 23 minutes of me talking non-stop. Right, let's have a bit more, a better ratio here. There we go, don't need you. And that's there. Don't need you. So hopefully I actually didn't ramble too much. Right, you know what? That is grow more. Have I got a giant one? Yes. Let's go like that. And giant will go there. This one is better quality, that's more, and that's giant. So let's do that. And there we go. 23 minutes of me just walking around for the whole entire day, and I have bagged myself a few seeds which will give me money, but it's not money straight away like how it is when I sell stuff. Right, there we go. That is that. So next episode I will be doing the building. So I reckon it'll be here. And it'll go up and then turn around here. And then the garage will be around here. And this long area here will be the actual house. 2 stories, a single lined house with a garage on the side of it. And over here will be, well, the solar panels when I actually buy more in. And then further on the land, it will be for animals. This, I don't know what it's for yet. Don't know why it's here. I know it's cargo, but it's massive. It could be dragged up in a corner up here a bit more. Get out of the way so I can actually have a bit more of a field here. The selling bit off my property so it's not taking up a square. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this saved. There we go. So, how much did I earn from just going out? My electric bill, 6,000. That is just awesome. I'm rounding it down, obviously. So, 6,480 I got for selling wood and stone. So that's good. So that I probably missed out on well over 20,000, I guess. So others was the tank tops and flip flops, and then of course electricity, which is there. That's it. That is absolutely awesome. There we go. That day is now saved. Thank goodness. Look at that. 15k. I can go out and definitely get some more solar panels and more anything really now. So I reckon another... Oh, it'd be nice if I could actually get information by hovering over. I reckon we're on the 7th day and I planted on the 1st tomorrow. So that'll be Friday or Saturday that the first harvest will actually commence for this lot. And I can already tell that some plots are better than others. But I'm going to get a lot of money from this. So I reckon another day or two harvesting, or I could leave it here and this day will be house building day instead of another just off camera foraging day, and you'll come back and then hey, it's harvest and we'll build. So I'm going to break them up. Today's going to be house building, so I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to play the game off camera. So you know what? This is indeed the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. And remember, I appreciate you all, and you'll see me in the next one.